Alright guys, welcome back. It seems that now Kenya and US tie is now becoming more strong than ever before. Just check.
The government of Kenya today welcomes Mr. Christopher Landau, the United States Deputy Secretary of State, on his official visit to our country. A visit that marks an important milestone in the continued strengthening of diplomatic relations and strategic cooperation between the two countries. Furthermore, this visit provides an opportunity for both countries to reaffirm their long-standing partnership and to advance dialogue on matters of mutual interest at both bilateral and regional levels. In our just concluded meeting, we held constructive discussions on a wide range of bilateral and regional issues of mutual interest, reviewed the progress made in our cooperation, specifically trade and investment, energy, infrastructure, defense cooperation, regional peace and security matters, and explored ways of further strengthening the strategic partnership between Kenya and the United States. Kenya and the United States have made significant progress across trade, investment, peace and security, counter-terrorism, health, education and development. These efforts have contributed greatly to shared prosperity and strengthened stability across the region. Kenya welcomes the progress made in renewing the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, for another 3 years. This renewal is an important milestone for Kenya-US trade, and we look forward to continued mutually beneficial trade between our two countries. This visit also is marked by the groundbreaking ceremony of the expansion of the Manda Bay runway, a landmark step that underscores the strong security and development cooperation between Kenya and the United States. The government of Kenya appreciates the continued support of the United States in strengthening critical infrastructure that enhances operational readiness and shared efforts to promote regional peace and security. Additionally, the visit includes a recognition event honoring Kenyan police officers who have served with exceptional distinction under the Multinational Security Support Mission in Haiti. This recognition by the United States acknowledges Kenya's leadership and significant contribution to international peace and stability. It also reflects the strong partnership and mutual respect between Kenya and the United States in advancing global peacekeeping and security efforts. The government of the Republic of Kenya looks forward to a productive and successful visit by the Deputy Secretary of State and to continued engagement aimed at consolidating gains already made while advancing future cooperation between Kenya and the United States of America.
I am honored to be here on behalf of President Trump and Secretary Rubio, along with General Dagvin Anderson, the commander of our AFRICOM command, and we are here to underscore the importance that our government gives to its relationship with Kenya and the excellent state of that relationship. As His Excellency just underscored, our relations encompass many areas. Let me start with the security area, the importance of which can be underscored by the August 7th Memorial Park, just a few blocks from where we're standing right now, where there was a terrible bombing in 1998 in which more than 200 Kenyans and Americans lost their lives. And I think that is a very vivid reminder of the stakes here. These are not just abstract questions. These are matters that affect life and death for Kenyans, for Americans, and I think the Memorial Park is a remaining an enduring tribute to our relationship, the strength of our relationship. And I certainly encourage those of you in Kenya, if you haven't been there, to experience that. It was certainly very moving for me and for my colleagues this morning to see how Kenyans and Americans shed blood together on that terrible day. And we must reaffirm our commitment that such a day will not recur again. And we're working very hard on security, as the minister mentioned, to that end. We also had very important discussions on deepening our economic cooperation. There is much that can be done to bring further prosperity both to Kenya and the United States, where this kind of cooperation makes sense when it's a win-win situation. Kenya can bring in valuable foreign investment and foreign companies here to further develop Kenya, and American companies, I think, can provide many useful benefits, both in terms of capital and other kinds of skills. So I'm very excited. We talked about some infrastructure projects, different corridors, Mombasa, maybe up in Lamu. So we are very excited by the possibilities here in Kenya, and ultimately believe that having strong economic and commercial relations can be a foundation for building even better political and military relations between our peoples. I am also here to celebrate our partnership with Kenya on the issue of Haiti. I'm here to thank the government of Kenya for its critical leadership in the force that is in Haiti now and has prevented that country from falling under the control of criminal gangs for the last several years. And I look forward to having a chance to thank not only the government leaders, but also some of the authorities, officials who participated in that mission themselves. That mission, as you know, is concluding in several months, and we are going to make sure that there is a very smooth transition, and Kenya has been an absolutely indispensable partner in that, both in that mission and in helping plan the new gang suppression force that will be starting up there on April 1st. So again, we are very grateful, and we're also here to talk about some of the shared regional challenges in some of the neighboring countries here. So we had very, very fruitful discussions, as the minister mentioned, and we very much value and respect Kenya's perspective on these issues, and I think we all share the same goals to have a stable and secure Horn of Africa and broader East African area, Central African area. A lot of these conflicts are connected on this continent, and we are going to be stronger the more we're working together and communicating. And we, I think, had some excellent discussions this morning. So I just want to close by saying how pleased and honored I am to be here in Kenya. It's my first time in this great country, and I appreciate the warm welcome and the hospitality of the government and the people of Kenya, and look forward to the rest of my visit. Thank you very much. Let me just underscore that one of the reasons that I am here is to thank the government and the people of Kenya for your incredible contribution to international stability in Haiti. I think that is something, that's a phenomenon that the Haitian government was no longer able to handle security and law and order in Haiti. So that fell to the international community to step up. The United Nations was the one that authorized that process. Kenya took the lead in contributing the troops. The United States took the lead in financial contributions for that. So we worked very well together, that Kenya had these forces that were available, these police officials actually, and did an amazing job on the ground. I think, frankly, the level of stability that we see in Haiti today, and it's still a fragile situation, I'm not going to exaggerate that, but it would have been much worse, I can assure you of that, but for Kenya and the United States working together, both in terms of the force on the ground and in terms of the financial contributions. Everybody pitched into that mission, and I think that is a wonderful example that I think people will be talking about for decades to come of U.S.-Kenya cooperation.
The mission would not have worked if there was no collaboration with the United States. It's important to get this right. In terms of the logistics, the distance from here to Haiti is perhaps close to 12,000 kilometers away. And the working together with the United States government was absolutely essential in terms of the logistics and other support that was necessary, and also to galvanize international support for funding of the MSS mission. So the position being taken here is that, therefore, even on the regional aspects that we deal with here in terms of security, it has to be a collaborative effort with the United Nations, United States, and other critical international community, so that we can collectively make sure that we can bring peace and stability in the region. And therefore, the involvement of the U.S. in the peace efforts here, and that's why we're even heading to Lamu for the Manda Bay, is critical in sending the message that security is paramount, and we are getting a lot of support on matters of counterterrorism and so forth by working together. So it's very, very essential, whether it was in Haiti or here, that collaboration with the United States is absolutely critical.
And guys, in case this is your first time coming across us, kindly please click that subscribe button, then allow notification buttons to be on. Whenever you're producing a video like this one, YouTube will automatically giving you a notification. Just recently, William Ruto was in US, and what he got from US, it really shocked the entire nation, where US decided to give Ruto billions in health sector. Now still, US and Kenya tie is now strong. It seems that now Ruto is dancing on their tune. You know these countries like US, they normally want us African countries to dance on their tune so that they can do what we want them to do for us. And for that, it seems that now William Samoei Ruto has done what these things supposed to be done. And from where I sit, I take that to be a good trajectories. It's a good improvement. Mradi is going to that what these people are transacting, it's going to affect the common mwananchi in this country. Unaonaje? It's a good move, but it's clear that that move will again put us in that hole. What is your thought, guys? Drop it in the comment section. I'll be doing my best to read it and giving you a response. And with that, peace and love. And with that, guys, thank you for choosing Kenya Political Brief as your primary news platform, more so on politics. Kindly please share this video to a friend. If politics is your passion, this is the place you really wish to be. Kindly subscribe. Bye bye.